Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today we are starting a three-part series on the new Viaje anniversary cigar, strangely named the 10 plus 2.5 anniversary cigar. Today's choice is the silver. You have a gold, silver, and a red. Today is the silver. All three are 6x54 and have a very heavy, dense feel in the hand. There is the density. Now, a little bit about this cigar, and I'll make it quick. It uses a Criollo 98 wrapper over Nicaraguan binder and filler, and all the tobaccos are from the Aganorsa leaf farms in Nicaragua. Now, as I mentioned before, there's a gold, a silver, and a red. If you look at them side by side, the bands all look the same. The only difference is when you look to the side of the band and you see a different color, a gold, a silver, or a red. That's the only way you can tell the difference by looking at them, other than maybe some wrapper color differences, but that's it. So, again, long and the short of it, there we have it. The Viaje 10 plus 2.5 anniversary. 12.5 years. Don't ask me why they decided to have an anniversary cigar here after 12.5 years, but they did. So be it. Might be a gimmick, but I'm all about the cigars. How are they? So let's get right to it. The new Viaje 10 plus 2.5 anniversary silver. I've gone to marking on all my cigars. Most of them come in cellophane. If not, I'll wrap something around the bare cigar. But this cigar has been here since 7/25. We're looking at pretty much 2 months of rest in the humidor. Now, as I said, it has a very dense feel. Well, I might be here a while. I don't know. That's a good draw, though, for such a dense cigar. Let's see if we can work with that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Gonna do it. Well, your first flavors are pretty nice. A very distinctive, sweet, somewhat tangy orange citrus, very defined. There's quite a bit of brown sugar and cinnamon attached to it. There's quite a bit of nutmeg. There is a light leather thread. There is a semi-light caramel thread. And there is a black coffee base. Black pepper at 7.5. That is a good start. Hopefully we can hold it because we'll have a good cigar here. But that's the starting flavors. So let's see where we go from here. Well, we're here at the first third, and we've got one of these, what I'll call soup cigars. Rather than each individual flavor sort of popping up at you, it's like a soup of them. And the tangy citrus is there, but it's part of the soup. So you don't really get it in a large intensity. you do get is, as part of that soup, a lot of nutmeg, leather, brown sugar and cinnamon, and that citrus, and even the black coffee. The nutmeg is a dry type nutmeg, but it really comes through in a nice way when combining in a soup mixture of those other flavors. Did I mention the caramel notes? Caramel's in there too. Can't remember. The finish is surprisingly cream. There's no cream on the front end, per se. There's some lingering black pepper, but not a lot. Medium to full, I would say. Rather low grade, medium to full. But the mixture of the flavors, the soup, if you will, is a nice overall flavor. I like it. First third, I'm rating 93. Very curious to see if we're going to hold that, but we'll find out as we go along. First third, 93. Well, we're right here at the end of the second third, or very close to it. I've got a little burn issue, which I'm trying to always let the cigar work its way out. Right there. And it's just about evened out, sort of. I'll let it go. But the main thing, ash there, the main thing is the cigar now has sort of changed. The soup mixture is less sweet. The citrus is very undefined. There's a lot of leather and nutmeg now, a lot of it. The caramel, brown sugar, and cinnamon are really having to work hard to be seen or tasted. But the overall mixture is still the same, but the flavor intensities of those parts are changing. And it's in such a way that the sweetness and the unsweet flavors of leather and nutmeg are higher. And of course, the coffee base is coffee base. Medium to full. Finish is pretty much unchanged. Still sort of cream. Maybe a little more lingering black pepper. But the front end mixture is not as appealing as it was in the first third. I'm lowering the score to 91. And we'll see if it keeps on this trajectory, and I hope it doesn't. But the cigar definitely turned. So we'll see what the final third brings. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Cigar stayed on the same trajectory, which I did not like, but it's the facts. Here at the end, you have a lot of nutmeg and a touch of brown sugar, and there's very hard to find anything else. I don't really have the leather. I do have a little black coffee base. The citrus is nowhere to be found. Even the cinnamon is gone. Full-bodied, though. It is very full-bodied. The finish is cream and nutmeg with quite a bit of lingering black pepper. Cigar started out so nice, and I had such high hopes for it, but it did fall off. And the score will reflect that. The final third, I'm rating it 88. Quite a drop from our 93 beginning. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Your overall score is 90.67, averaging it out. So we are a little over that Mendoza line that I have self-imposed of 90 being something I can smoke again. I could, but it would sure be nice if it stayed the way it was in that first third, because the final third just really did it in. But that'll do it. The new Viaje 10 plus 2.5 anniversary silver, 90.67.